At the end of May, people who keep an eye on immigration courts noticed something. Immigrants were being called out of the blue for massive group hearings in New Orleans.
Those involved between 60 and 100 people scheduled all for the same time. And normally, what we see in the New Orleans Immigration Court is about 30 or 40 people scheduled for the same time.
Gracie Willis with the National Immigration Project sat in on 3 of those hearings. They're called master hearings, and according to ICE, serve as the first step in a deportation proceeding. Willis says inside the courtroom, there was a lot of confusion.
This person was sitting there and raised their hand to ask the judge a question, and they asked, "Can you help me understand why I'm here today?" And the judge said, "I don't know why you were selected to be here today."
And these huge master hearings aren't just happening in New Orleans. At the beginning of June, advocates around the country started reporting them in their own areas.
Reports we're learning about seem to be concentrated mostly in the South.
Cassandra Charles is an attorney with the National Immigration Center. She says there are drawbacks to holding master hearings with this many people.
It's very hard to have any focus on one particular case when there are instances of more than 100 people being in the same, like having the same master calendar hearing date.
And the size of the hearings isn't the only problem. New Orleans Immigration Court shares a building with the Canal Place Shopping Center, and it doesn't just serve the New Orleans area. It serves almost the entire Southeast. That means people travel from as far as Tennessee for appointments there. In some cases, Willis says people were given less than 2 weeks' notice that they had to come in for one of these hearings.
There could be all sorts of issues related to getting coverage at work, getting transportation, getting coverage for childcare, all of these reasons that make it really hard for people to appear in court on short notice.
Advocates worry this is a way to quickly be able to deport more people. If you miss even one immigration appointment, you can be forced to leave the country immediately. Rachel Handley, WWL Louisiana.
So we reached out to DHS about the hearings, and we asked whether immigration courts have recently begun scheduling these large hearings on short notice. And they replied, quote, every illegal alien with the final order of removal has received full due process. Now, they also said the DHS is working rapidly and over time to remove those people from detention centers to their final destination home. We again asked for some clarity, really, when it comes to the timeline of those large hearings, and so far we have not gotten a response.